adapt very, very fast. So all the films, it died a natural death, and they were not able to catch up. So when you deal with a company like MDI, we take into consideration your best interest. So as such, we continuously commit to innovation, otherwise we wouldn't have lasted this long. Then we have a strong solutions team to meet your requirements, and as I shared with you, MDI is covering the Philippine market. We have an office in Makati, we have an office in Cebu, and then Davao, which we launched this office in 2012. So if I may just take a few minutes to introduce to you the team so you will know them. The one heading our Davao office now is Miss Rosana. We have our Charlie's Angels here actually. Then in sales we have Rizel. So I'm sure she's very familiar with you. Rizel really helped us set up the Davao office now. She has at least partners. Her angels are with her, Rosana. Then we have the new kid on the block is Ferdy. Joined us very recently to support our MDI team. Then our technical team, we have Edwin. Then we have, who else? Okay, so the rest are in the office, manning our office there. So if you need anything, just feel free to really ask our team. They'll be happy to really sit down and work with you. This is 25 years. This is our journey since 1998. I know you need a big magnifying glass to see this, but don't worry. This is I have a supporting slide to really walk you through the history of MDI. MDI is was actually founded by our chairman Myla Villanueva. So if you Google her right now, you will just see how impressive her credential is. She was the first woman entrepreneur of the year for technology. So this was in the early 90s. But when she graduated from US, she came back and set up MDI in a very small office somewhere in the outskirts. I will not really say outskirts, but not really in the business district of Manila. Normally people would set up an office in Makati, but Myla started the office, very small office in Bian, Manila. Then that same year was a big break for her. A company, SSS, such a large government agency, trusted a 21-year-old kid to really to install their local area network and their wide area network. And she, in the 80s, also forged a partnership with WISE. And this was also the time, the proliferation of dump terminals. So I'm sure many of you here, if you raise your hand that you're familiar with AS400, so you're also familiar with dump terminals. So this was in the 80s, the MTV days, the Madonna days. So while everybody was partying, this lady, young lady, was just building, we did not know, an empire. So 10 years after that, in the 90s, so I'm sure I see young ones, this is your era, the 90s. So this is the time when MDI signed up a partnership with 3Com. So 3Com was really the market leader during the time in 1991, but this was acquired by HP. Right. HP acquired 3Com. Then our first cabling project was PDIC, Philippine Deposit Insurance Corporation. And SSS again, after more than 10 years, came to MDI to seeking help to install the largest information highway for SSS. So our DNA is really in the infrastructure business. Then this was the time when a company, this was Bell, and they were just on news. Wow, who is this company? They were just beating the big players like IBM and HP with their business model that, just-in-time delivery, and then they can really customize, configure for their PCs for you, which is very, at the time, was a disruption, considered a disruption to the likes of IBM. So somehow it changed the business model, and our chairman saw that she wants to be at the forefront of this technology and partnered with Dell. And at that time, when communication cost was very expensive in the 90s, for many of you here with offices in Manila, in Davao, in Cebu, it was very challenging to, the communication cost was very high, and then some even installed VSAT, right, just to communicate with each other. This was the time that she said, I need to bring in a technology that will reduce communication costs. So she found a technology in Israel, more on broadband. She introduced this in the country, set it up, and then the telco companies just found that, my God, this girl is just taking away so much business from us. So instead of beating her, why don't we just buy her company? And this Meridian was acquired by PLDT and rebranded now as Smart Bro. Yes. So that's Smart Bro. Everybody really is, almost all of us here, know this brand. This actually originated from MDI, and we're very proud of that heritage. So at least it's with PLDT. So Myla is very happy that PLDT was able to take it to a different level because of their size. So she's proud that at least with PLDT, now it has really reached nationwide, providing wireless to almost everyone here in the Philippines. Now in 2000, so after more than 2 decades, we don't stop in MDI. We continuously innovate, and we forge a partnership in early 2000 with Cisco. We are relaunching that partnership because somehow it became quiet, but now we're back in action with Cisco. And for our network and security, many of you are here. We're servicing you, helping you secure your infrastructure through Juniper. The first IDP installation we have is Land Bank. That was in 2005. And the first Juniper in the country for SSL VPN installation was PLDT. So that was in 2006. And then it just didn't stop us. We kept going and just really looking at more solutions to help our customers in the security space. Then we partnered with ArcSight, and our first implementation actually was again Land Bank. So if the banks trust you for security, it means there is something right that we're really doing for them. So we're very proud of that. Then in 2011, when the concept of virtualization came out, so we partnered with a company called VMware. And then today, it doesn't stop us. If you look at our history, is really more in the infrastructure. We're going now into, everybody talks about big data, business intelligence, but before the first step going into business intelligence is how clean is your data? The buzzword, which is cliche, I would always hear that, is garbage in, garbage out, but it's very true. So we partnered with a company called Back Office Associates. They're based in US. It's owned 70% of Goldman Sachs, and what they do is really more in information governance, just making sure that your data is clean, you're accurate, because at the end of the day, one of our greatest assets in the organization is our data. We base our decision on the information that's provided. So if you don't have accurate information, accurate data, so that's just really what for. You have a fast computing machine, we're secure data, but in the end, if your data is not clean, then it just doesn't make business sense at all. So we partnered with a company just last year called Back Office Associates, where we have served customers like Meralco, Ayala Land, moving their data from their legacy system to ERPs such as SAP, Oracle, and even enterprise assets solutions such as Maximo. So, and the last that we were very proud of is you're very familiar with your command center here. So Davao actually is now is very known globally in the IBM world for smarter cities. So this was the time when Mayor Duterte just implemented smarter cities to make sure that yeah, the public is safe here. And I understand, I have not been there, but it's becoming to be a tourist spot. That's what I was told, that they go and look at the intelligence command center. And so we are very proud that IBM chose MDI as their partner to implement this, to make cities a smarter city. Okay, so that's the history of MDI. So where are we heading after this? Okay, the next 50 years, let's see, let's come back. I want to come back and see all of you here, and then let's see what's happening. But in the meantime, this is where we are. We're just continuously innovating to serve you better. So our customers, we are in the telco, utilities, oil and gas, and service providers. So all these leading companies, so I'm very sorry if your logos are not here, it cannot just fit, but the essence of this is that we serve telco, these industries, and these market leaders in this industry, they have trusted MDI to help them in their businesses. And then we are in banking and finance. So the likes of Land Bank, BPI, Metro Bank. So we also serve manufacturing and general industry. So the likes in real estate, pharmaceutical companies, conglomerates. Then BPO, our economy now is really improving. It's providing a lot of jobs to the Filipino people, so through BPO, and we're there. We're servicing BPOs as well, and these companies considered the market leaders, we are servicing them as well. So we are in government and universities, so the likes of Social Security, GSIS, BIR, and in schools. So we are present in schools, helping them in various applications such as Wi-Fi, for example, infrastructure, providing desktops to students and the faculty. So this is a snapshot of our customers, and we hope to see more names coming from Davao. So with this responsibility, today we have 700 customers. So little that you know that MDI is helping our economy through servicing these customers. These 700 customers, if you combine how much contribution they have made to this country, and if you just combine their revenue, it contributes significantly to our GDP. So as such, MDI cannot just rest, because these companies that are providing lives to Filipino people, so they must continue to really expand their business. We cannot afford it. We get sad when we see companies fold up, because it means when it folds up, you lose jobs. So here, IT is an enabler to the businesses of these companies. As such, we have to continuously innovate to support them. So now, where are we heading? I've shared with you our history, our customers, our responsibility to the society, our responsibility to Davao. Now, I'd like to share with you the management team of MDI. We really studied carefully. Every Monday, we have a brainstorming session with our chairman on what's latest out there. How can we serve our customers? What technology that will make sense to our customers? So we did our research. I personally visited the top 10 corporations in the Philippines, talked to their CIOs, and really, if we are going to invest in